The EU Temporary Protection Directive created a special expedited procedure to deal with a mass influx of individuals in need of international protection. It was activated for the first time this year in March in response to the conflict in Ukraine. The directive applies to all EU countries except Denmark, which opted out. EU member states have in large part transposed the directive into national legislation, and Denmark and other non-EU countries have implemented their own national protection schemes. The directive sets out the minimum standards for giving protection to individuals in the event of a mass influx, including access to accommodation, social welfare, healthcare, education, and access to the labour market. EU member states can grant additional rights but cannot provide less than what is set out in the directive. The directive applies to Ukrainian nationals living in Ukraine and their family members who were displaced on or after the 24th of February this year, refugees, individuals benefiting from international protection or stateless persons and their family members if they lived in Ukraine before the 24th of February, individuals with permanent residence in Ukraine on or before the 24th of February and who cannot safely return to their own country can benefit from some form of temporary protection or national leniency. The directive gives EU member states discretion on how to do this. The directive provides that formalities regarding visas and entry to the country must be kept to a minimum. In general, eligible applicants must receive a document that clearly explains the provisions of temporary protection, such as a residence permit. However, the process for the application, to which authority, which documents to provide, and the lead times are subject to member states' discretion. Temporary protection is for 1 year and until March 4th, 2023. It automatically extends for 2 periods of 6 months after the first year unless the EU Council votes to terminate the protection, and after this, the EU Council can vote to extend it for a final year. Until then, Fragomen is closely monitoring developments related to temporary protected status in Europe and around the world. To be notified of the latest updates, please check our website with a dedicated page to the Ukraine conflict and subscribe to our alerts to be notified of the latest information as it comes in. This is Ana-Sofia Walsh in Brussels, and this has been your Mobility Minute.